right, it is cured. I'm loving how it flowed and dispersed within there. It looks so lovely and wispy. So I'm going to do my last layer of trees. So exactly the same as the first one. I'm just putting a little bit of a trunk in there and then sponging my way down. So I'm using black this time. I didn't mix it with the Prussian blue for this layer. I want it to be just slightly darker than the last layer, and it's probably not really going to see much of a difference between the two layers, but it's going to be slightly visually different. So once again, I'm making sure my trees are different heights, different widths, and they don't need to be symmetrical. Trees in nature are not as symmetrical as we'd like to think they are. And that trunk just went crooked while I was doing it, but that's okay, just keep going with it. It will be fine. So the only thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying not to just go right over the ones we had from the last layer, because I want to have a little bit of depth in here. I want to be able to see the ones behind it. Put that over the side there. And then I'm also making sure to make them different heights. I'll make that guy a tall one. Fill one in there. And a shorter guy in there. Make that guy a little bit more full. Keep looking at this guy. I think he should be a little bit taller, so I'm going to make him a little bit taller. There we go. And then I'm just going to pounce the color over the bottom, covering that little bit of the green or the blue resin that was down there from the last layer. And just like last time, I do go over the side, so let's put a tree on that, right on the corner. And then just have to fill this bottom part in, and then one last layer of resin once the acrylic paint has dried. I want to make sure it's completely dry before we add it. And you know what? I think I'm going to make a taller tree here just to kind of frame it a little bit. There we go. That's a bit better. All right. I'm just going to fill in the bottom part here, pouncing in the acrylic paint. And then I will see you in the next video, and we will do our last layer of resin.